March is one of the busiest times of year in the garden. How do you know which jobs to do that are going to really help you out this month and make sure that you get a really good gardening season ahead? In today's video, I'll be offering you my favourite garden jobs to do in March. These jobs set me up perfectly for the year ahead. They make sure that I have beautiful crops to eat throughout the season. They take the stress away from the garden and they really help to give me more time back to enjoy the space. My first recommended job for March is to mulch your fruit bushes. Now is a really good time to make sure your fruit bushes are well fed for the season ahead. You can get some really well rotted manure or your own garden compost or bagged compost from a shop. Add that to your fruit bushes and you will get some beautiful crops this year. Adding mulch now means that the weeds will be suppressed down as well. They'll take longer to come through those layers and you can just keep topping this up as you go. This saves you so much time and means that you get more time back to enjoy the crops. If you are adding fruit bushes to your garden this year, then now is the perfect time to set these up. Find the spaces that you think you want to grow them in and add them in. Give them lots of food, give them lots of water, and they will be rocketing away this year. This is one of the most exciting jobs that you can do this time of year. You can start sowing your seeds in March. Lots of crops need a long growing season, and I'd focus in on these crops when you're sowing your seeds in March. Aubergines, tomatoes, peppers, Brussels sprouts and other brassicas as well. All of these crops can be sown earlier in March, and you can do them inside or you can do them in a polytunnel, and then you can have those crops ready to go outside in May. I will be making a full 3 or 4 part sowing video to show you all the different types of seeds that you can sow in March. My top recommendations will be in there. I'll be offering you all of my favourites, the ones that I really love growing at this time of year and the ones that I find grow and do a lot better if you sow them earlier in the season. Please do not be overwhelmed by seed sowing. March is a good time to start, but you can still sow seeds through April and May. I will be giving you all of the tips and all of the guides to really help you this season. My third garden job for March is to start planting your potatoes. Around the middle of the month, towards the end of the month, I put my potatoes into my no-dig beds. You want to bury them down about 2 or 3 inches down below the surface and add mulch as they start to emerge. Don't worry if your potatoes do get caught by a little bit of frost, but you can just mulch them up and make sure that they're protected from any cold weather. My fourth garden job is to make compost. You can still make so much compost now, and if you do it really fast, then you can have that compost ready to go when it comes to May and June and you need to plant your plants outside. You can make free compost fast with my easy guide, which I've done up here. You can watch that after this video. My fifth garden job for March is to make sure all of your paths are nice and neat. Keep adding wood chip where you can, and actually you can add wood chip around some of your fruit bushes as well. Try and use wood chip that's well rotted. You'll know it's well rotted because it starts to lose that colour and starts to look a bit more like soil. This means that it won't sap all the nitrogen and all the goodness away from the plants. Sometimes when you use fresh wood chip, it can be a little bit damaging to some of those fruit bushes. My sixth recommended job for March is to organise your space. It's a really good time of year to start organising how much space you have, work out what you want to grow and where you want to grow it so that you are perfectly primed for the growing season ahead. My top job for March is to make sure you have all of the seeds that you need. Sit down with a cup of tea and work out what you want to grow this season. It's a fantastic time of year. It's full of enthusiasm and you can plan and plot everything that you want to grow in your space. Choose what you love and look at the things that you think might actually do really well. I'm biased, but tomatoes have to take precedence in my garden, but I love experimenting and trying things like sweet potatoes, which I'll be starting this month. Trying different types of beans and squash that I can get from heritage seed libraries. I love it all, and this is a beautiful time of year to be a gardener. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you found it useful and inspiring. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get my videos when they drop. If you'd like to check out any more of my videos, you can find them over here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!